Here's how I'm studying for my NAPLEX exam as a pharmacist. So the NAPLEX is the National Licensure Exam for pharmacists. It's like a 6-hour, 250 question exam that is absolutely terrifying. School provided us with the NAPLEX book that I split up into 3 smaller books, as well as the UWorld question bank and the UWorld lectures. Started studying at the beginning of April. I feel like a month to 2 months is like a perfect amount of studying for this exam. I don't really recommend starting any earlier or trying to study like when you first start your appies, just because you'll forget everything. School made us do quizzes and I would try to like learn a lot of the math equations and try to like start making flashcards. For me personally, everything just would leave my mind because you're not using a lot of that on appies. It's studying just for the exam. What's working for me is just studying like a month to 2 months before when I plan to take it. But that could differ from person to person depending on if you retain information better than me. So here's like the 5 steps that I've been following kind of on my study plan. And just a disclaimer, I have not passed this exam yet. It's just been what's working for me right now. I'll let you guys know after I take it how this has been going. First, I read the UWorld chapter. So if I'm doing pulmonary and smoking cessation, I will read that chapter, making a Quizlet at the same time for things that are underlined and bolded in the book. Those are the things that they point out for you to know. I make little Quizlet cards on things that I don't already know that aren't memorized. Second step is making little summary 1-pagers on the chapters. I have been doing this in my sketchbook that I got from Staples. I like this because the pages are thicker and they're blank. You can also do it on your iPad. I've been doing kind of both. I started doing on my iPad, and now that I'm going back and reviewing everything, I'm doing a second time writing it out on a notebook. I feel like the key is just like the more reps, the better it's gonna stick in your head. Kind of third step that I do is I then go and do UWorld questions, which UWorld is probably the death of me because there's just so much you need to know, and then you do the quiz and you're like, okay, guess I did really need to know that whole entire list of every single side effect for that drug. So I kind of go do those questions. It'll point out things that I need to know, so I'll add those to my Quizlet, add those to my summary sheets, and kind of just look at some of the diagram and explanations that they have for the questions, which I think are really helpful. These questions are really, really hard. I feel like a lot of them are select all that apply and can be very detail oriented, so they do genuinely make me want to crash out, but it also gives me a lot of motivation to like lock in and really know these things. I also heard that UWorld questions are a lot harder than the actual NAPLEX. So I'll give you guys an updated video after I take it. Really just hoping I can answer the easy ones as well because I've been so focused on a lot of these detail-oriented questions. My last step that I do is make physical flashcards for like high-yield concepts that I really need to get down. And I try to do these flashcards like every day at the beginning of my study session. I put little sticky notes in the front that kind of categorize it, and I put a little rubber band around. So these are all pharmacy foundation calculations and biostats. I write down some of the equations